Hello, hello. How are you doing? Welcome to another YugiBao live stream. How are you all doing? Today we have a special guest. This is my boy Serge from the Ugly Bros. How are you doing?
I am good. How are you doing?
Well, I'm good. Have a little beer. You have something? Because I think we're gonna talk. Oh, well, that's vodka, right? we're gonna talk. Very interesting stuff about related to creating a NFT projects. The development. We're gonna talk about how the Ugly Bros have developed to survive the NFT world, and they're doing pretty good actually. And we have a special surprise also because while we speak, we will be cooking a bao, actually, like a proper real bao. What do you think about that? I'm also excited to see what will be the results. I don't know. Hopefully we will be able to eat it. Let's see. So before starting, I want to give the introduction. I want to introduce our chef who is going to be cooking today while we speak. So let's give a little applause to our chef Luigi. Come on, Luigi, come here. Yeah. Come here so people can see you. Hello.
Hello, fam. Cheers.
Can you show to the audience?
Sure.
Yeah, it's a proper chef. So Luigi is gonna while we speak, Luigi's gonna cook some nice baos for us, and sometimes he will explain a little bit of the development and everything. So yeah, I think it'll be fun and a little bit messy, but let's see. You wanna go to your place?
Yeah. Okay, boss.
Okay. So let me share Luigi's camera feed. Okay, we have it right now. We have it. You can So you can see we have a camera for Luigi. He will be cooking. He's just putting some flour to make the dough. Right? Can you explain a little bit what you're going to do, Luigi?
Sure. All right, guys. So we will make a bao, but due to so when you do this flour for the bao, right, you need to put the flour to rest for at least 4 or 6 hours. So we did it in advance. This is the flour that we're going to use, and can you see this? Yeah. And the filling for the bao. This is a chicken, teriyaki chicken, and this is the beautiful. What's the name of this? Flour.
That's a dough. Yeah, it's a dough.
Yeah, the dough.
Yeah.
For this video, we will post it with another video on how to make the flour.
Yeah, with all the instructions and everything. Yeah.
So you guys can follow up properly.
Okay, so while Luigi is working on this, okay, let's go with Serge. I will do a little introduction, but then Serge can introduce himself and Ugly Bros. So, I have to say, Serge, he's the boss, or one of the bosses in the Ugly Bros NFT project. It's an ADA, right? In Cardano. It's a Cardano NFT project, yeah. And they've been working for like 1 year and a half or something in the space.
Yeah.
So we've been following from the beginning. It's amazing all the stuff they have accomplished, the nice community they have and everything. Also the art is very cool. And plus, Sergio and I, we are friends since a long time. We used to play in a band together. We used to hang out together. We used to make music together. And
you used to date the same girlfriends?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh wow, I forgot about that. But that's true. We used to have the same girlfriend. Oh wow. Well, probably I don't remember. But yeah, that's how friends we are, and happens to the Serge and my friend.
Check if my camera it's in the stream. Miguel told me that it's not.
Oh yeah, wait. Right now we have it. Yeah. Now you can see Luigi's camera there. Can you see? Yeah, he's working with the dough. So I was saying, Serge and I will be friends a long time. So yeah, I just wanted to talk to you and see, what's going on with Ugly Bros, the beginnings, how you came out. So you can give a little introduction about what is Ugly Bros.
Yeah, and you know what's interesting is that, I have a year and a half in this. YugiBao, I think, started how many months ago, Claudio?
Yeah, we started like conceptualizing everything like from the beginning of this year. So yeah.
And there's one thing we share, and that is the non-generative aspect, right? And,
yeah.
And and for those non-generative, it's just basically we do everything one by one. It's like the uglies. Yes, you're gonna get one ugly blow NFT, but that wasn't auto-generated.
Yeah.
Right? Like that was composed. It's very intriguing what you guys have done. Very similar to us when it comes to that kind of non-generative, because everybody has a whole different concept of what's rarity. Well, put a piece of art with some traceable code and generate it. We just like to work a little bit more harder. That's all it is.
It's true. It's we just want to make this unique art, right? We don't have any. It does nothing bad about like generic art. You know what I mean? But
you make Sergio be louder.
Yeah, Sergio. It seems. Can you get closer to your mic, because it seems it's not very. It's not very loud.
Oh, you want me to be loud? What about? Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, it's better. It's better.
Hey, that's good. That's good. Yeah, and you know what? A little bit about us. We started a year and a half ago, and we actually started because of Claudio. Like people, the story is.
Don't tell me you're gonna say that story.
I'm gonna say a story so people can understand why Ugly Bro started. So, we were looking into NFTs, and Claudio says, "Hey," and I'm like, "Okay." Let's. Me and Daniel always wanted to do something together. So
yeah.
After he said that 2 months later, we had already launched our first collection, and it was crazy, right? It was very interesting. We didn't know at the time what NFTs were.
Yeah.
That's why it came from a non-generative, because we didn't understand, right? But at the same time, it's amazing because we learned so much, and we're a little bit different in that regard. Yeah,
that's pretty cool and very interesting, because for you that you don't know, Serge and Dan, the co-founder of Ugly Bros, they live both in Canada and Toronto, and we've been friends for a very long time, and then. I understand you were, living together there, and then you both very creative people, like music, art related, and it just made sense to do something together, right? Like, okay, we can do this. We know how to make art. We know how to make music. Because another thing about the Ugly Bros is you have some kind of relationship with the art and the music, right? Because you make original music for the holders in the Ugly Bros holders, right?
Yeah, and that's what's cool, and I go back into the YugiBao method, because we all basically grew up together doing music, doing art, 3D, 2D animations, and like art was always very powerful for us. So when starting this project, it was like, how do we become different? Yeah. Well, there's the non-generative 3D, right? Yeah. That one. Then there's the animation component too. That how tedious it is to do renders. Yeah. Shout out to everybody.
Yeah, it is.
And then the other one where I was just like, well, I want to be involved into some degree and do music, do one-on-one tracks, put it to NFTs, and whoever owns that NFT, that music is yours to do whatever you want. So you own the music rights of that NFT by owning the NFT. Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense, but it's a very interesting concept.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, and I just want to know, how can you tell me the beginning of Ugly Bros? I understand. You came out like 1 year and a half. Where like as you mentioned, you didn't know much about the space, how to do this, and it was like try and error. But I have to say the result is pretty nice. You have like 2 or 3 seasons already, or like you first mint like 1,000 or something like that?
Yeah, we minted 1,000, and yeah, like so we started back in September, and it was with the idea like, Dan, let's give me some concept art, let's see what we could do.
Yeah.
And yeah, we started on Twitter, and a week in, we just started getting the following, and we're like, damn, this is crazy. We opened up the Discord, and it just started getting wild. And that's the thing, we're coming from the bull market too, which is very different now. I think it's extremely different, because now it's really 2022, 2023 is the utility era.
Yeah,
I have these NFTs.
Yeah.
Will they provide something, right? It's cool if they don't. That's fine. But we're similar to you guys. We move in 3D, so we're game comps and everything. But yes, the first collection was only 1,000 NFTs, and we treat that as our Genesis token. We sold out within minutes, and not knowing what NFTs were, right? I thought people just send money and you get the NFT. But at the time, we launched in November, and we had a Discord full of 7.5 thousand people with only 1,000 NFTs.
Yeah,
and yeah,
it was going to be a mayhem, right?
Oh, it was chaos. Like even I didn't understand how the blockchain worked, right? Because Cardano is a little bit more different in terms of, like, let's say you send me money. Let's say you send 58, right? You don't get it directly into, like, yes, you get it goes to the wallet, but it goes into the UTXO model, and that takes time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a very interesting learning curve to do, but that's when we decided, okay, well, we're gonna do a season 2 because of the demand.
Yeah.
So that's where season 1 is 1,000, but season 2 is 7.5 thousand.
Yeah.
Because the size of the Discord, and that we launched this year back in May.
Yeah, it's crazy because I remember when you launched this 1,000 one, and honestly, it was like a bull market. Everyone was like, it was, I don't know, I don't know if what I'm going to say is correct, but I think it was easier than now, because it's more like all the NFT projects fever and stuff, and then you came, okay, let's do 7,000 now, right? So how was this in terms of scalability? So because I understand it was you and then against the world, and then from one day to another, like, you say, okay, let's do like 6,000 more. So I mean, I understand you need like a team or something for that, or like some kind of a structure.
Yeah, so basically what we ended up doing with the funds immediately was reinvesting it and finding 2 3D designers that work under Dan, and basically to do what hasn't been done before, which is the first non-generative collection of 7.5 thousand. And it took us 1 month of orientation, of understanding the styling, what they're like, how to, because it wasn't just, okay, go and work. It was Dan showing them how we do the uglies.
Yeah, and it's like setting the standards, right? Setting the standards, so the other guys can, like, work on it.
Exactly. So after that month, it was just like, okay, let's start working on it. Let's start working on new characters, and we lasted roughly 6 months in total on building 7.5 thousand from scratch. We have 1,015 unique characters in that collection.
It's wild. It's wild because we here in YugiBao, we are just like, as you mentioned before, we are not auto-generative. We are like just doing one by one, and with the whole animation and all the details we are putting into it, it's been crazy, because it's not only doing the YugiBao, is like going over all the problems are coming, because we have this 2,999 YugiBaos, and you need to have like a lot of organization, a lot of like, sometimes the program decides, the software decides not to work that day. You leave like rendering like one night, only one came out. This kind of stuff is crazy, and I can imagine how it would be like doing 7,000 of those. It's crazy.
Yeah. But you guys, like, we did we don't have as many animations as you guys. You guys did the whole close to 3,000 in animation, which is completely different, because it's like rigging and then adding a certain movement will take a little bit more time. Which is like, I look at it, I'm just like, it's interesting. I'm very proud what you guys have done, because I remember when you were like considering.
Wait. Say again, Luigi. Say again.
Thank you, Serge.
Yeah, continue.
Oh no, I was gonna say, like, I do like what you guys have done, because it's very refreshing when you get a concept so different.
Yeah.
Right, because a lot of people come for the art, others come for the utility. There's always that thing where it's just like, do I hold? Maybe this becomes something big. Maybe they rug. Let me ask you a question. Do you know now what rugging means?
Yeah. I mean, these space terms that you need to learn, because sometimes the beginning it was like in Twitter, and was like, I mean, it was like a total different slang. You know what I mean? It was like, I told, because Luigi's been more in the space than me, and it was like, you need to make me a dictionary or something like that, because I don't understand most of the terms.
Call it degen.
Yeah, the degen, the rugging.
There's hodl, like when. Rugging, rug. What is rugging? Is that a rug?
I think Luigi has something to show us. What do you have there?
We will feel the bow now.
Oh,
this is the step.
Show it.
Go to my camera.
Put it in the camera there. So
this is what you do, right? You make your dough, and then.
what are you putting there? Okay, some teriyaki. Do you like teriyaki? Do you like bao, Serge? Do you like Asian food?
Who doesn't like it?
Yeah, I like Asian food. Dan loves Asian food. Dan really loves it.
So, yeah, we are seeing Luigi just stuffing the bao, making the filling. So it's very nice. So, well, so far it looks it's going well, no? So, Serge, going back to the uglies. Yeah, I was saying, when we started, like, at least in Solana, I don't know in Cardano, because I'm not, I only know a few projects from Cardano. It's like Ugly Bros and a few more, but I don't know how prominent is the 3D art in Cardano. So we saw that give me a second. We saw that. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. We saw that in Solana there was not too much 3D art. It was like mostly like 2D and stuff. It was like, okay, that's interesting. Why is there no many 3D art? It's like, and there were the ones that there were. It was like, honestly not that nice, no. So we just wanted to, like, we know 3D, we know how to make 3D cool. We know how to animate. We are a VFX animation studio, so it was like, why not? Let's do it like that. We wanted to set like some kind of new standards in the NFT world. You know what I mean? So like with the animation, with like, our animators have worked in films and like top tier advertisements. So it was like let's set new standards in the space, because is something that I think we thought that it needed, because everything was nice, but it was like a little bit basic. So why? The question is why you wanted to go 3D. It was like because Dan wanted to do like 3D, because I know Dan, he's a great artist, but he can do such nice 2D as 3D as well. So why you wanted to do, like, to take all this effort to do this 3D collection?
I think it's similar to you guys. It's like analyzing that, like, and that's the thing. Art is always subjective, right? Like, and that's the beauty of it. Like, there's great things for others for them, and then for the other people, that's bad. So what I could say was the same thing. We just analyzed and said, hey, there's a deficiency in 3D. There's not that many 3D here. So that's why we decided to go with the 3D concept.
Yeah.
And then little did we know, like, this whole the whole quote unquote metaverse.
Yeah.
Which is it's such a buzzword. And like, you know, I didn't realize like it was going to be a while till we get those. In Ethereum, it's a little bit more developed with Sandbox, with stuff like that. But even like us now, we're actually building I wouldn't call it a metaverse, but a game. So that's the great thing about having 3D assets.
Yeah, exactly.
Now we're building a game, and yeah, I'm very excited about it. But that's also the flow of 3D.
Yeah, that's pretty cool because, you know, one thing we thought is the same. It wasn't the same direction you're talking about, because for us makes sense to build these 3D characters that eventually will develop, you know, in video games and series, in the metaverse, and you know, it makes sense because you already have all the assets created. So, you know, it makes sense to us. So I wanna also ask you, like, I can see you have a pretty nice, you know, community. That community is very, like, I mean, I don't know if a proper word to say, but like more than a community, they're like Ugly Bros fans. You know, like they are fans of the of the artwork and the stuff you're doing. Like, how do you accomplish to do that? Like, because I understand, you know, in the beginning, you know, now it's more about the utility. Well, on the art, but now like people are looking more utility. But when you came out, it was pure art, right? So how do you manage to accomplish that with your community? This relationship.
Yeah, I think it was showing up every day. You know, that's one of the things. And again, you are very active in your Discord as well. So like often I hear, you know, people hire community managers. Yeah, that's always going to happen. But, you know, I'm very involved with the Discord and with the chat, and I know our holders. So it's
sorry, Serge. This is about dedicated to the Ugly Bros. It's an Ugly Bao.
It's Ugly Bao. Yeah, you were saying?
Yeah, no. What do you call it? Yeah, somebody in Discord was like, "That's a nice Bao." That was really cool. No, just being interactive every day, right? Like that's the thing about it. Like I do care. Like I care about the holders in regards to like we've established very good relationships. I'm very active with the Twitter space community, and that's the beauty of it. Like, you know, you see the market cap going down, you see people selling, people buying, but like, you know, you still develop these relationships, right? And that like you said, I've been here now for over a year and a half, and it's I think it's keeping the same energy. That's what I would say. I kept the same energy as I had before my mint.
Yeah, it's nice. Talking about like when you started and now with the, you know, all the situation, because you know, what's going on in the market, I don't see it like it's actually bad. You know what I mean? It's like, I think for me it's normalizing, because, you know, what we had like at the beginning of this year, last year, it was crazy. You know, it was like kind of hype bubble, whatever you're gonna call it. And right now I think it's getting more like stable and stuff. But in terms of getting you know, the community and, you know, getting the project out, like what are what are you finding the it's more complicated. Obviously it's more complicated now to like before, no, like to achieve like this community. But I mean, you have a pretty nice community, but like, do you see any difference right now? Like how difficult it is right now compared to last year, for example?
Yeah, so I mean, there was more liquidity. There were more people. The difference is understanding what NFTs are and understanding that, you know, there are two different types of people. There are people that just like the utility is the NFT.
Yeah.
Right. That's the thing about it. Like some projects will have NFTs, and then what's the utility? It's like, oh, season 2, season 3, season 4. That's what it is. But I think now understanding that NFTs could become so much more if that project wants to, and if they have the capabilities of it, right?
Yeah.
That's why like we're creating out the full bodies, we're creating the games.
Yeah.
We're coming out with our token next year. That Staking Uglies will get you token, and those tokens will get you specific NFTs that will be available in the game, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I just think it's adapting. It's adapting of what NFTs can become, because a lot of people say NFTs are the future, and I'm like, yeah, 100%. I think have you played Skyrim before?
Yeah, of course.
Skyrim?
Yeah.
Imagine if your save file in Skyrim was an NFT, or
Yeah.
you got this mythical kind of skin, right? The value of that, the transferability of that, right? So I think that's where NFTs, I see them evolving in the future. It's like the loading, you could load it anywhere, you could have different stuff. Like if Fortnite had the thing. So I think yeah. And most importantly, I think it's ownership.
Right? Yeah, the ownership.
So
yeah.
Depending on that, what can you potentially do? Because we're still all new in this, right? We're still everybody's in a way new at this. Every project creator in a way.
Yeah, exactly. So, is there any updates like you can provide? What's the Ugly Bros next steps that you can say? I've been seeing a few sneak peeks about the video game. I don't know if that's public, but I've been able to see what's going on. It looks pretty cool. I mean, I can see myself just playing with my Ugly. Oh, look at that! Look at
going to the steamer, guys.
So you guys have been eating.
Can you wait?
Every week, right?
Can you, Luigi? Can you check the bamboo basket? Can you show it? Yeah. Look at that! Look at that! That's and for those who ask, that's how about is born.
About in real life.
That's funny. That's amazing.
So yeah, I was asking like, can you disclose like what is the future of the Ugly Bros? I understand you are doing like this video game. Obviously, information that's possible to be shared. Don't go beyond. I know we are friends, and you can tell me you want to tell me everything, but probably it's not.
Can I share my screen? Is that okay?
Is it possible? You can check if you can check it.
Let's see if I could.
I don't know. It's possible. Check.
Oh yeah, I think I can.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes.
Nice. Guess.
You can see, right?
Wait. Let me see.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay, we made it. Oh, it's nice. So right now, people are seeing your screen. Let me wait. Give me a second. Let me go to another so people can see it better. Okay, now your screen is live. Oh, I cannot hear you. That's a problem. But right now, Serge is showing us the updates they've been sharing to their community. It's a video game. I remember this one. It's like these games that you put a coin and then you get a random. Oh, look at that!
Nice.
Look at that! It's pretty cool.
Ugly motherfucker.
Look at that! It's pretty cool. Wait, let me tell because Sergio doesn't know. He's not. Give me a sec. Let me see. Yeah. Let me change the color can. Looks pretty cool. All the stuff they're doing is pretty cool. This is the Uglyverse. Oh, wait. Let me change. Okay. We have you here. Yeah. Yeah, we were. I mean, we couldn't listen what you're saying because when you share the screen. Oh, okay.
I heard it. I was just like slowly trying to kind of showcase where we're at. So the next step for us is honestly we're building the game to integrate our NFTs. However, we do plan on integrating more other projects NFTs in Cardano, and then we're looking into incorporating maybe different blockchains in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the reality is like only being Ugly Bros is very limiting.
Yeah.
To the potential we can do. So, I think day one it's going to be voice chat interactions. There's going to be minting in the game. That's why there was like a little vending machine.
Okay. So I saw it.
Certain things that's going to be pretty cool. We want to start small and just scale.
Yeah.
Right. That's the difference. Because that's why we didn't have to do a big plot sale.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have metaverses like that sell plots in Solana, I would assume, right?
Yeah, and so I can see how would you say what is Ugly Bros? Do you think Ugly Bros is a NFT collection? Do you think Ugly Bros is a brand? Ugly Bros is a company? I mean, how you see yourself? Or because I don't know if the Ugly Bros is just the beginning and you want to use that brand, to make like, another crazy stuff, or it's like more like a company, and from the Ugly Bros you're gonna do like different collections with under the name, like ugly Bros Labs or something like that. I mean, how do you see this is going to?
Yeah, and like understanding what NFTs are, Ugly Bros is what brought us to the party. So there's a heavy emphasis on our season 1 and a season 2 about staking and the coin, and we do plan on doing more things in the future. Like when we have the game, our Ugly token is going to be very. It's for in-game, like it's the in-game currency.
Yeah.
So having things will allow you. But what is Ugly will become? It's become a brand. Like we had our first
the merch,
our first hoodie drop. This is the old version, but we did a hoodie. We did a 2-week hoodie drop, and we only had 2, and it only lasted for 2 weeks, because what we want to do is we want to do very limited.
You wanted to make exclusives, right? Exclusive.
And then these hoodies won't be printed again. So we sold like I believe it was like 50 hoodies, and those 50 hoodies are going to come with their NFTs, kind of limited edition. They're going to be very customizable. I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I saw that, and I saw the merch. It was pretty cool. It was like the detail and everything. I understand you partnered up with another big brand in the space, but I mean, they were exclusive not only because of the quantity. I mean, they were not cheap. it was like, remember, like $100, something like that.
It was $100.
Yeah.
The reason why, because we wanted to do it where it could have been $50.
Yeah.
But you we would just have it from Vistaprint or from China.
Yeah.
Or done a book order, but we wanted to do something more unique, and it's not even like this. It's actually I wish I could show. Well, let me do something. Actually, let me show you. I'm gonna send you the images, so you could actually see it.
How you want to show it? Do you want to show your screen again?
You know what? Yeah, if I can, please.
Just let me know, and I will.
Yeah, let me.
Are you done cooking? You just.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me
it's minting right now. The balls are minting. Let me know when you start sharing, so I can switch the screen.
Yeah, 100%. So okay, I'll do it right now.
Okay, let me see. Okay, I got it. We see it.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty cool. It's a well done thing. It's not like, okay, let's do some merch and let's get some random provider. It's like, oh, this is the mailer bag. Oh, look at that. Okay, let me go back to Serge. Okay, yeah, we saw it. Pretty cool. That's how stuff needs to get done. Like in a proper way.
Yeah, and let me go back because I was showing you. But that's the thing about it. So it's gonna come with an NFT, limited to the hoodies. And it's gonna be playable in the game. But it's more than your average NFT. Like there's barcodes, there's signature stuff, and it's kind of following that. Like what makes like certain brands exclusive and cool, and what makes it unique, and it's just different stuff. It just wasn't a sticker. That's what it costs so much.
Yeah. Well, sometimes we don't have to justify the price. This is the price because so
Because we had people that say, "Hey, man, what about $30-$40 hoodies?" And it's just being honest. It's like, we could have done what other people do, is just do the Vista print or bulk order in China. And like, so I have a Web 2 fitness company, and we do a lot of purchases from China in regards to fitness equipment and clothing. And, the quality is not the same.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I would want to have a little bit more. So like, so we get more quality.
I mean, if you have quality and the design is good and the design is based on this successful project, I mean, it is what it is. It costs what it costs just because, and then in the other side, it's a limited product. So the people that have it, the people actually pay the $100. I mean, how many of that do you sell? Do you remember? Or like
we sold 50. We sold 50 of those.
50. So there's only 50 people in the world with this.
Well, and that we're not gonna print of the same style and the same color again, right?
Yeah.
So we could give it that kind of vibe, and we did invest in the packaging, and we're actually gonna come with something else as well in the package.
Okay, yes, that's a little surprise. So you mentioned something before. I know you for a long time, and I know you are like this kind of shark person. I mean, by shark person is like, since I know you never been able to stay still. You always have to do something. I remember when you went to the United States and was like, like living by yourself, going to college and stuff, and you always was working. And then you went to Canada. You opened your gym. I mean, it turns out to be a very famous place. Like I understand people like that works like in Marvel series, something like that. They go to train in this gym. So how, from having this successful business in Toronto, where it's not like it's not an easy city to stand out. I guess I never been there, but I understand it's not a easy place. How you come out to start like going to that some kind of stability to go into this crazy NFT world? You know what I mean?
Like you say, it's always adapting, right? Like, because like it's like, part of the reason why we started Ugly Bros was because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
The pandemic really forced me to rethink how we're going to be structured. Now the business is up and running again. And we're actually like, we from the fitness side, we opened up a location in Seattle now.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty cool. But when it came to the Web3 background, was like, damn, I've never tried this. Let's do it. And even now, it's like, hey, we got these NFTs. But what else could we do with them? And that's why, pairing it up with the game, with now what's going to be growing the game and involving other projects. I think that's what keeps me on my bike. Because like I like the excitement. I like to create, innovate new things.
Yeah, it's very cool. I can see in the comments. We have some people just they're very jealous about your beard, your beard.
Oh, my what?
About your beard.
Oh yes. Okay. This is a COVID beard.
Really?
Took a little. Yeah.
Really?
I have trimmed it, but like if you like God of War.
Actually, yeah, you look like this guy from God of War. Have you played God of War?
I just need to.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, that's amazing. Yeah.
Okay, boss are ready.
Okay, since the bows are ready, let's check it out. It's sad that Serge cannot taste it, because it will be like a nice. I would love to see the expression on his face when he tries it for better or for worse. Let's see.
Well, listen, when I go to Spain, you have to. The chef has to make me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so pissed off about that, because I've been telling you to come to Spain for a long time, and you don't come, and Dan, is one of my best friends as well, and he doesn't come, and I mean, I don't understand. I was thinking to go to Canada this year, but we was not able because, YugiBao. But you need to come here. You need to come here. You need to go to sunny Madrid, because I understand it's like winterland right now in Toronto. It's like everything is frozen and white right now.
It's bad. It's bad. It's today was the worst day today. It's like minus 12 right now.
Oh wow, minus 12. Are you kidding me? It's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, let's see. There's people saying and checking what they say in the comment.
Let's go. That those bows look good.
Yeah. So yeah, we are. The bows are ready. Let's see what Luigi comes to the table, brings to the table. But I just wanted to ask you another question, Serge.
Yes.
Wait, I see another comment.
They are sticky, bro.
To say, Pink Water says, for better or for worse, till Bao unite us decentrally. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, there's a question. Well, there's a question here that is related to the question I wanted to ask you. It was a coincidence, but do you see eventually? And this is a live. This is. I want to see Serge reaction. Did you see eventually collaboration making ugly bows?
Listen, I'll say something.
This is. We haven't talked this before, so this is a question just live stream. So.
Yeah, and I know you. I know how responsible you are. So yes, like once we have the game ready, I'm going to speak with our dev and try to see how we can incorporate the YugiBaos into the verse.
Oh yeah.
And to see what sort of integration we could do with NFTs. It might take a little bit, but I think it would be very, very cool because I trust you. One of the things that it's hard is like when you don't really trust people and you don't know if they might rug. So you don't want to look bad, but I do trust you. We've been together for years. Like I know your mom, I know your sister.
Yeah.
Like so hell yeah. Like we'll definitely do something in 2023. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah. This Luigi's bringing the bows. Look at that.
Oh.
Look at that. Let's put it in the camera.
Oh.
Do you see? Did you see?
We need it, man. Okay, yeah, let's test.
Let's try it. I don't know if it's too hot.
Let's test the traits and the attributes and the metadata.
But I was saying, I think in like probably next year, let's see what the future, the space and the whole crypto NFT situation brings us. But I think it will be very nice to do some kind of crossover and if ugly bros, YugiBaos, Oh, cheers!
I'll act like I'm eating too. Going cheers, man.
Let's see. Let's try it.
It's hot, man. Don't do that like that. It's hot as fuck.
It's actually nice. I was thinking it was going to be worse than that, but it's actually nice. Congratulations, Chef Luigi. Let's give a little applause. It's actually pretty nice. Pretty cool. Yeah. I like it.
Because Chef Luigi has the mustache.
Yeah.
The beard.
Yeah, I mean, I always wanted to have like this.
A mustache?
Mustache or the beard as like you have. I'm not able to.
So you got hair. You
well, that's true. That's true.
Nice hair, so I have this because I don't have this. So.
Pretty cool. So. Yeah, let's see if we can do a collaboration. First, we need to mint the YugiBaos. We need to, pass that. And, hopefully we can do something next year, something together. We also have, metaverse plans. We are also want to do a game next year. So, yeah, let's see how we can,
maybe it could be in Unreal Engine 5 and maybe we could do something together. Like, have you thought about the idea of Unity or?
No, we actually have it clear. Like we are going to use Unreal for sure, Unreal Engine 5. So yeah, I can see. I don't want to put much information in the out there yet because but yeah, it's definitely gonna be Unreal, and we have nice ideas related to the game. So it will be nice if we can put it together. It's nice. It's good. Okay.
They want a shooter for the game, right?
Yeah, sure. Wink, wink. So yeah, I think we are wrapping up pretty much because we've been talking with Serge. We're having like nice information, very good information. We have the battles done and turning out to be pretty nice. So, there's anything you want to say before closing this nice and lovely live stream? It's Friday. It's a nice day to as I say every week, to go out and touch grass. And it happens to be, at least in the Occident, in the West world, to be Christmas tomorrow. So it's Christmas tomorrow. So yeah, for me, we've been full into the YugiBao, so it took me by storm to find out it was Christmas tomorrow. So right now, after this live stream, I need to start like preparing a lot of shit, like gifts and stuff for tomorrow. But like, yeah, how are you doing? How are you dealing? Everything under control at that side?
Get those gift cards ready, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get those. But no, on our side, everything good. Like we're just finalizing. Dan couldn't. I didn't even tell Dan because Dan is actually working on the last update for season 2, which we dropped back in May. But we gave the option of like we airdropped 500 potions, and like those potions did animation, music. We are going to Ethereum next year.
Oh yeah,
we have a
pretty cool.
We have a drop plan for Ethereum. We're very excited, and it will integrate to the game. And what I was gonna say, no man, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, before you go, in this 5 minutes we have left, you said something that I forgot to ask you, but I was very intrigued. I mean, I saw how you made these potions, and it was crazy because I understand how it was like in terms of like logic, how it was done. Oh. What is that?
Sneak peek.
Sneak peek.
That's alpha right there.
But I understand. You ask your community what they want, and you made their uglies like according to their demands. Exactly. Like I want an ugly like this, and this. I mean, how crazy is that?
And also avoiding. Copyright infringement and trademarking infringement because like somebody asked for a Super Saiyan, and I'm like, yeah, we did the Super Saiyan, and before we uploaded it, I'm like, this looks exactly like DBZ. So yeah, that's where things get very interesting, right? Because so basically we create something based on that inspiration. So somebody's like, hey, I want the Miles Davis kind of album, I like to look like that ugly, and I'm like, okay. So we'll grab the inspiration of it, right? Yeah. Versus the actual thing. I think that's
yeah, but I'm intrigued. Like, how was and this is the last question before actually wrapping up. But how was this process? Because how crazy it should be. Like, it was 500 once, 500 different on-demand ugly bros. It's not like okay, because when you're starting a project, it's like, okay, let's do it this and this way and this way and this way. So we make sure like it doesn't get out of control. Like you got the tools, you understand how far you're going to get. But then if you have 500 people asking for their dream ugly bros, I mean, it's crazy. But like, how was it? Like they text you like how they want it. It was a surprise at the end, or they're like involved. Like, okay, this is how it's coming out, or just like, okay, I want like Elvis Presley turned into ugly bro. I mean, how was it? And for how long you've been doing this? Because I understand it's like you've been working like for a long time in this airdrop. Like,
yeah, so we've been working on the potions for 6 months, and Dan and me, we're not talking right now. Dan sent me a very angry text message yesterday, and it's like, oh, you're asking for more, and I'm like, Dan, we only have 8 days. Sorry, like
8 days.
You have to. Yeah, because we've been doing this for 6 months, so we've been actually customizing uglies.
Yeah.
So with the potions, we didn't want to do the mutation route. That's not our style. But we did want to do is 5 different kind of concepts of basically one potion gives you a new character, brand new character, right? The other one gives you your ugly bro animated, so we would animate it. The second one would give you a customizable ugly bro, so you would be able to customize that ugly. The fourth one would give you select up to 6 different genres of music, and 1 out of 6, and I would create a song based on that: pop, rock, metal, lo-fi, orchestra, or surprise me. And then the final potion, which is a black potion, which is an Ethereum potion, which we start working on next year. But to answer your question very quickly, it took a lot of time, and everybody's burnt out. Everybody's literally burnt out because that in-demand stuff, man, there's a reason why projects, big collections don't do that. It was worth doing. We did it. We got it under our belt. And that's what makes that season a little bit more special now, because it was a more customizable one. But will we do it again? I'm not going to say no, but wow. I just say, be careful if you do that. Be very, very careful.
That's why I was asking, because when I saw you were doing that, I was like, wow, this is crazy. This is crazy. I mean, and I appreciate and I think that your community should appreciate that you went through that, because, it should be like hours and hours of work, customizing these uglies, and, trying to do it perfect, because they are special, they need to reflect the holder desire, the wish. And I don't know, when I saw you were doing that, it was crazy. So kudos for you. It was a good effort for you and your community. It's amazing what you've done. And that's basically it. We are going to get 1 hour. The live stream is perfect. Thank you, Serge, for being here with us. And thank you to all the people that were. Oh, wait. Thank you to everyone who was joining the live stream, and see you next time.
Happy holidays, fam.
Happy holidays to everyone.
Check out the Ugly Bros and see you on the server. Ciao, ciao.
Link somewhere.
Yeah, bye bye.